Looking for a man. It's McCown. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Henderson. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out wide right, it's Hardy. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long. But
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Between the hashes, it's Campbell. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, UTSA.
And the Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Henderson. And he's in! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
From deep, it's Lane. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. All over him immediately.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Brown will throw it. Finds his tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Sets his feet. It's McCown. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Throws for the tight end. Left side is Campbell. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
And it's the Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Amador. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, looking for a man. Right side, it's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Hardy. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. DB's right up on the receivers. Oh, pressure's coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. It falls incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires to the right. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Left side is Henderson. Could not make his way to the corner.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's Hardy. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
Makes the grab. It's West. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Out wide left, it's Campbell. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Finds his target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. Looking to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
On the return, it's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Owls headed quickly to the line.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime and get a little juju going.
Going to take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and that's number 10. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Works the middle of the field. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. support. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They send the tight end in motion. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Reels it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Drops back on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Look out! Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hauls it in. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Dropping back, it's McCown. He's going to take a shot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up second and long. On play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the snap, it's Jackson. Under pressure. can't get him to the ground. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 5 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Tigers looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Brown will throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Rice rushes to the line. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The short hands, it's playing. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. There he goes. The 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. It's good. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Splinter landing! Splinter landing! Brad, 54! Brad, 50!
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Flag 18! Straight on the end.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Amador. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Second and long here. He wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for the edge. Quick toss. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Sells to fake. Moves to his right. Slings it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To the air, it's McCown. That's caught. It's Hardy. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Check, eagle. Ready. Leg. Answer. Spear.
Gonna look downfield again. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the field. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Rush is on. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lane. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give on the counter. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Brown wants to pass. Still looking to his right.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put...
Hey, he fakes it. He's going to throw it. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? And it's the Roadrunners. We'll try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Lane. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls it. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. In the backfield, it's Lane. Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right side, it's Lane. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Rice rushes to the line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
That keeps the score. UTSA 31, Rice 9.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Almost picked off.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Escape! Iron! Replace! Illegal! Check!
From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Henderson. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the right side. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Brown will throw it. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Fires left. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
this has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Just keeps slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Working the ground game. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that 4th down. Great job by this defense.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Trying to get started.
Return is tackled down at the 30, and your Rice Owls will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes. And they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. And the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Makes the tackle. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert.
Makes the grab and room to run. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They want to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going with the counter play here. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas.